Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to the upcoming episode titles of the Orville, Season 3, New Horizons. Yeah, these were new to me. I don't know if they're new to you, but when I checked Wikipedia recently for the Orville, we got the titles for the full season of the third season. And episodes 1 through 10, 1 and 2 we already seen, Electric Sheep and Shadow Realms. And episodes 2 through 10, 3 through 10 are new to me. Episode 3 being Mortality Paradox, 4 Gently Falling Rain, 5 A Tale of Two Topas, 6 Twice in a Lifetime, 7 From Unknown Graves, 8 Midnight Blue, 9 Domino, and 10 Future Unknown. And you might say, okay, those are just titles. They could mean anything. And it is true. They could mean anything. But we've got 2 previous seasons to work upon. And plus, the writers of the Orville don't just pick things out of thin air for, like idiots might. I'm not pointing at any other sci-fi writers that might be active and be idiots at the moment, but I'm sure, you can think of a few. So let's see. What do we got? We know what we've got so far. Electric Sheep, we know dealt with Isaac, and we know Isaac is probably going to have a part to play this upcoming season. And Shadow Realms, we also know that there's this other new big bad that's been brought into the show. Will they come back? I suspect they will this season, but we're not 100% sure. Okay, so what do we got? Mortality Paradox. I'm told from people I trust that this is the best episode. Well, by the time they see it, it might be the best favorite episode of the Orville, not knowing what's coming after it. I have high hopes. I really have not given a hell of a lot of thought into what's coming up, but we'll see. Gently Falling Rain, I have to believe, is a throwback to the episode A Happy Refrain, where I believe is Isaac makes the bridge rain for Dr. Finn to get her back. I just have a feeling that has something to do with Isaac and Dr. Finn getting back together officially. A Tale of Two Topas, I think that's pretty easy. Topa is the child that he and Clyden had that was hatched from an egg. And, well, I hope you've already seen this far, but Mocklins were introduced to us as an all-male race. And when Topa was born a female, it seemed that they would, it became an issue when Topa was to be corrected, and that would be to be made a male again. Not again, but be made a male, because it was an all-male species. And we find out later over the years that, in fact, there's more female Mocklins born than they let on. My guess is A Tale of Two Topas is we see Topa's life if he had remained a female, and if he and what it will be as he became a man. And somehow Clyden, I'm guessing, and this is just me, that this is the last Clyden episode, that Clyden maybe leaves the ship after A Tale of Two Topas. I don't know how it's going to end, but I suspect that's what we're going to get. Twice in a lifetime. Twice in a lifetime. And I have no reason to think this, but I'm speculating that it is, we get to see um, the young commander, Commander Grayson. Yes, Commander Grayson, as a young woman again. I don't know why they go back to the past or she comes back to the future, but something that should only happen once, it happens a second time. From Unknown Graves, I think this is going to deal with fallout of people suspected to have died during the Kaelon invasion, and or perhaps the biological Kaelons themselves somewhere are still alive on the Kaelon planet and have become a nuisance to the Kaelons, and they're going to want to invite in the Union with some, hey, if the Union promises to remove the biological Kaelons, then they'll do some type of peace treaty or something like that. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. That's my guess from Unknown Graves. Midnight Blue, that is the wild card. I don't have a clue what Midnight Blue is about. Domino, I feel like this is going to be a virtual two-parter with Future Unknown. Domino is the episode before last, and something is going to, fall like a table of dominoes. Not meant to play dominoes, but it's dominoes fall into one another to make some pattern or something. That's Domino. Something happens. War, maybe, with the Kaelons, war with the Krill, war with the Mocklins, something like that happens in Domino. And then Future Unknown is going to be an unfortunate, but not a complete cliffhanger. I don't think they would leave us in an actual cliffhanger because the fact is we don't know if there's going to be a season 4. From what we've heard, it might happen, but even if it does, things seem to be stacked against there being a season 4. I want there to be a season 4. I will watch a season 4, even if somehow season 3 doesn't deliver. What they gave us with seasons 1 and 2 certainly warrants me checking out a season 4, especially knowing that season 3 was made during unprecedented times. Not that I have any reason to think season 3 is going to be a failed season, but if it turned out to be, I would still watch a season 4. However, I know the reality is, for the most part, unless you're on one particular network, failed shows generally don't come back. Okay. And unless you were one or two networks out there working under one or two of the biggest sci-fi names ever to have existed, you can't lose money 2 seasons in a row. That's just not something you have the luxury of doing in the real world. So I don't think they would really give us a true, and I hope they wouldn't give us a true cliffhanger. But Future Unknown should be something like The Road Not Taken, in that it sets you up to come out in any direction you want. If you want to end the show, you could end the series. You could end the series on The Road Not Taken. If you want to make changes to the show, you could make changes to the show and blame it on, changes in history, which is one thing that nobody's really talking about in these first couple episodes of season 3. And I want to talk about that in another video. But I am having some minor issues so far with season 3 of the Orville, and I'm going to bring them up soon. But for now, consider these new 8-episode titles: Mortality Paradox, Gently Falling Rain, A Tale of Two Topas, Twice in a Lifetime, From Unknown Graves, Midnight Blue, Domino, and Future Unknown. And put in the comments, what do you think? What do you think the title means? What episode are you pretty sure of? What episode are you most interested in seeing? I'm really interested in seeing Mortality Paradox, but I'm most sure A Tale of Two Topas is going to be what if Topa didn't get the sex change. And I'm going to be honest, I think I'm Moclined out. So I hope we don't get any more Mocklin episodes this 3rd season, because we had a lot of Mocklin episodes the 2nd season. So it's a big expanding universe, and I hope they continue to expand it more. So with that, I thank you all for hanging out. If you want to see more Orville, please let me know. And Qapla all, bird out.